I'd like to cover something about the latest international events. The terrorist attack upon that Crimean bridge by the British and Ukrainians has sparked retaliation of the Russians bombing the port of Odessa, destroying civilian harbour structure and silos which were containing grain. And obviously, the Russians are patrolling that area of the Black Sea. There is an international treaty. Those who have their coastline fronting on a piece of sea under the UN treaty has the right to transit. And that doesn't mean Americans and Europeans can pass by. Only the Bulgarians and Romanians, Russians, and probably the Turks can pass there, but not NATO warships. So any vessel which seems suspected or considered a hostile target to sink, because you never know whether they transport grain or weapons to Odessa. Now we have India, which is suspending their exports of rice towards the world. There's probably a reason why. For the highest bidder they can sell it to, or they're going to keep it in the event of bad times for their population, thus keeping prices of food at an acceptable and economical price for their citizens. There won't be what you would call it, a possibility of social uprisings, which they fear, which did happen and which occurred in various countries of the world. One in an African country, due to tax rises, there was a social uprising which no one talks about. Thus, it will be all products which are containing grain will automatically go up, as it's been forecast. What does it mean to us? Food will cost more for us, wherever you are, and there will be a chronic shortage in developing countries, because their lifeline is that, to feed their population, thus probably spark off more civil unrest in those countries, more illegal immigration towards Europe or other Western countries. So we are basically, it's like the destiny of the world is like treading on the minefield. You don't know where you put your foot, and you don't know what's underneath it. It could be a mine, it could explode. Or you consider as well a time bomb. It's ticking, but you don't know when it's going to go off. Inflation and interest rates will continue to rise due to this conflict in Ukraine and other international events which are creating instability throughout the world markets.